Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It looks like WWE and WWE Games has officially started the rollout for the marketing for WWE 2K26. Over on their X account, they finally posted a little clip video of basically superstars saying who they think should be on the cover of the game. I'll show a little snippet of it, but I can't show the whole thing because once they start showing it on Raw, which you know they will tonight, they always copyright claim the video. So I'll leave a link in the description down below. Although if you're following this game super heavily and you're watching my videos, I'm almost certain you'll see it yourself over on X. Anyway, another cool little tidbit today. Over on Insider Gaming once again via Mike Straw. Big shout outs to Insider Gaming. Big shout outs to Mike Straw. He has a scoop for us. So we're going to go over to Insider Gaming and we're going to see the latest scoop for WWE 2K26. Let's go check it out. Alright, so here we are over on Insider Gaming. Once again, big shout outs to Mike Straw. He says, Scoop, the island returns in WWE 2K26 with a new story. Cool. It says the island is coming back for another year in WWE 2K26. So it looks like it's going to be the same island, although this is just pictures from the last game, but it would make a lot of sense. Like, why would you recreate the whole thing? I was kind of hoping we get like Suplex City, but one of you in my comment section said, why would they want to start completely over making a whole new map when you could just build off of the one you have? And I'm like, you know what? That makes a lot more sense. You guys are right, because if you had to remake the entire map each time, it would probably be the same scenario that we had with the island. Very limited, not a lot of stuff, to do other than waiting for updates. So yeah, I think it's cool if they keep adding onto it. What would be even cooler is if you could take your wrestler's progress from the other game and also carry it over, because it's still online, right? It's probably going to be online only. We should also do that with my faction. Anyway, let's continue reading. It says, sources close to the game have told Insider Gaming that the mode, which made its debut in WWE 2K25, is coming back with a new story that piggybacks off the ending of last year's. That's pretty cool. An island in chaos in WWE 2K26. The story in WWE 2K26 will see a power struggle among three factions on the island of relevancy. This is due to the fact that Roman Reigns is no longer the tribal chief. One of the three factions Insider Gaming understands will be called Order of Anarchy. I wish John Moxley was still in it as Dean Ambrose, because this just screams Dean Ambrose right here. It's probably going to be Seth Rollins, but I guess we'll see. More WWE 2K26 exclusive CM Punk headlining. Okay, so this is another article, and then it goes on to say more about what the scoop is for today. In WWE 2K25, the island was only available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and Nintendo Switch 2. One thing that wasn't confirmed was whether the mode will make its way to PC this time around. I highly doubt it. The mode saw exclusive cosmetics, wrestlers, and more added throughout the year. As far as what's in store for this year, that will be announced at a later date. Okay, speaking of a later date, Insider Gaming also understands that the select creators have been invited to take part in the annual preview event. Information surrounding the event from those involved is expected to come sometime in mid-February. WWE 2K26 is expected to launch sometime in March. Platforms haven't been confirmed yet, but the game is expected to have at least 4 new match types among other new additions. Yes, we know this already. So this is pretty cool. I really like the fact that we're getting a continuation of the storyline. I just hope that means all our progress that we made in the first game, like if we leveled up all the way, we beat everything, also carries over. Because if it's a clean slate like my faction, my rise, and everything, it kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Because why would you want to be a new star on the map? I mean, I guess you can make your stats reset or something, or just give people like something for playing the last game. And this is another thing, like if you have a bunch of virtual currency left over from the last game, 100% that should carry over to the next game. That would actually incentivize me to start buying virtual currency. Like the fact that it's tied to each game and that's it. I think EA was forced to make it to where the stuff would carry over to the next game. I'm not sure why 2K still gets away with it. I mean, that would be so awesome. Because obviously you would have some left over. Let's say you had a little extra income and you want to build up like some virtual currency before the game even releases, so you're like off to the races, awesome, right? Reward people for continuously buying your games. I don't know why, like, there must be something on their server end that makes it hard to track or something, or it's obviously because they make more money the opposite direction. So let's talk about this. An island in chaos in WWE 2K26. Power struggle among 3 factions. One is Order of Anarchy. So I wonder if there will be... I'm just trying to think of the factions here, because one of them will probably be the Judgment Day, unless that's the Order of Anarchy. One of them will probably be like the Vision, right? Because they're pretty popular right now. Who else? It'd be funny if there was some like Legend group or something. I'm just curious how they're going to break this up. And you're probably going to have to pick one of the factions. And then you will play through. It's probably going to be like... what game is that? Basically, it sounds like you're going to have 3 different storylines. You're going to pick your faction, and then you're going to play through the storyline for that faction. So it's going to like make you want to play different factions. Oh my god, they're going to lock out creation parts to each faction to make you want to play through all 3 of them. Okay, now I'm a little worried now. So here's what I think is going to happen with this. So I think they're going to take, like I said, each faction. There's going to be exclusive parts or exclusive stuff for each one. There's probably going to be exclusive wrestlers you can unlock for each one, or versions of wrestlers. Like Austin Creed had 0 that you can unlock, or, you know, and special parts too. So I'm very curious how this is going to work out. Like, this seems very well thought out. Hopefully, if you unlock something for the male wrestler, it unlocks for the female wrestler. Maybe you can make 2 wrestlers for one thing, like where you can swap out. That'd be really cool. Kind of like you can do in My Rise, so that way you don't have to have 2 completely separate playthroughs. That would be huge for this. Like, let's say you pick a team, like, and you join a faction. So I can have my main 2 characters, Mai and Clint Streiser, and I could just have them basically in a group, assuming I can make them, because there was a lot of limitations to that in the last game as far as creation parts are concerned. But yeah, this tells me that each faction is going to be unique and have special stuff that you can only get if you join it. That worries me. That really worries me, because man, they could really go nuts with all the creation parts in this too, though. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Now, as far as the PC version is concerned, there's tons of rumors going around that it's dropping last gen, obviously. But there could still be a watered-down version of last gen because of how things are going with the VRAM situation, which we've talked about before on this channel. I'm not sure about a PC version. If there is a watered-down version, I guarantee you that'll be the PC version. If they're going to make the island mode even bigger, with more parts, more creation stuff, more things to buy, more stuff to do, to unlock, they're not going to want modders to give all that stuff away for free via the community creations. So I have a really strong feeling if it does come to PC, I still don't think the island's going to be on the PC version. If it is, I will be shocked. I will be absolutely shocked if they do that. So maybe they have some new way to lock it down or something, but modders are very talented people. They'll figure out a way to get in there anyway. So speaking of the invitations, I did not get invited. I don't think they like me very much because I complained about the game a lot last year. So plus I'm a tiny channel, and there's tons of other YouTubers that deserve it way more than I do because they've been doing it way longer than I have. I've only been doing this for about, I want to say since 2K20. Yeah, I started with 2K20. I've been playing them forever, but I started this channel with 2K20, and I've only been around since then. There's been channels been around forever that deserve to go way more than I do. So maybe one day that would be awesome on the bucket list to go check it out and finally talk to some of the developers that make the creation suite and just hopefully give them give them what I want by the time I get to go there. Maybe they've already done it, who knows, but there's only like a couple things I really want in the creation suite that aren't there, and the number one thing is body morphing. That's it. That's like, if you add that, I'm happy. You pretty much have all the other features I want. Just give me body morphing back, and we're good. Like, seriously, every other feature's there. All we need is body morphing. Doesn't have to be absolutely crazy off the walls like some of these other games. Just give me like enough to actually adjust things, because the pre-select body types, and there's not one perfect one. It's like this one's too skinny, this one's too fat, this one's too buff, this one's not buff enough, this one's, it's just like you can't get the perfect look, especially if you're trying to make a wrestler from history and you want them to look exactly like they do in history. You can get pretty dang close, but a lot of the time you can't get it perfect, and that's all I'm asking. Just a little bit of body morphing goes a long way. Anyway, I've blabbered on long enough. What do you make of all this? Are you happy that the island mode is back? Probably not. A lot of people hated on it. I'm happy it's back. Maybe they got a vast improvement. Maybe we got better cutscenes. Maybe our character has a voice this time. My only concern is that with these different factions, that there's going to be a lot of creation parts locked to each faction that you play as or join. That's my guess. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, thank you for watching, and as always, stay frosty.
Humiliate his opponent. He gets into the ring. Oh, to the chest.